Well, hey, good people, Miss Sunshine here. Yeah, I'm here this evening just bringing you some love, light, and sunshine. I wasn't even going to really post a video this evening, but it I guess something has just caught my attention and it's been weighing on me because it's so real. I'm always here giving love, light, and sunshine. Um, and just know the reason that I pretty much do that is because I know every day isn't full of love, light, and sunshine. And that's why it's important for me to try to, you know, give some out. So I think my message for today is it's okay to not be okay. And I guess the reason I'm posting this is I've talked I've talked with several people this week, and in the conversations when it starts out, because I'm always, hey, how you doing, type of energy, regardless of what's going on, on in my external world. And usually when you do that, the first reaction you get from individuals is to try to meet. They try to meet me at that level of happiness, of sunshine. And what's been happening in this past week or two is that they start off doing that, and halfway through the conversation, they're like, okay, no, it's not okay. I've had a bad week, or I had one woman say after she said she was fabulous, she said, I woke up this morning and there were maggots in my kitchen. She was like, so I'm not okay. But she had started the conversation out, oh, I'm doing good, whatever. So it's really interesting. My presence is now bringing out that true honesty in individuals at some point, because they feel safe. They feel like they're in a safe place to not be okay. Before, where they were trying to just really meet me at that happiness or at that level of sunshine, they're starting to realize, or I guess it's starting to be felt, that they don't have to meet me there. That's not, what they have to do in order to interact with me, and that be okay. So, like, I'm here today just telling you guys it's okay to not be okay. No one is saying you have to go around, you have to smile all the time, and you have to be in these high spirits. It's not like that. And no one is saying that you have to pretend you're okay when you're not okay. And I never want anyone to feel that just because I may be positive, I may be, upbeat, or whatever the case may be. You hear the baby, K, confirmation. Whatever the case may be, that doesn't mean I don't go through things as well. I've had a rough week. It's been, see the baby crying? That's what I feel like doing. There are times that I really feel like doing that. And that's okay, because I embrace that too. And it's okay to have dual feelings. You know what I'm saying? Sad about one thing or angry about something that's transition, but still being okay or happy. And once I got to the point where I didn't have to lean in either direction, and both things could be true and held at the same time, my life got a little bit less complicated. So just giving you guys that space and just saying, if it's not okay today, that's fine. If it's not okay tomorrow, that's fine. It's okay to not be okay. We're so busy trying to be strong, hold it together, keep units held tight, that, we're not allowed to not be okay. And people are more and more, and I feel it, people, it's tearing them up on the inside, and it's building up on the inside. Then when it comes out on the outside, it comes out in a lot of anger, frustration, you name it, you know. So that's a pretty simple, word for today. It's just okay to not be okay. You know, just because the moments aren't okay doesn't mean your life is not okay. We still have this life to live. And 9 times out of 10, there is something designed in what you are going through. And you don't have to see it. Most of the time we don't, and we don't understand it. They say hindsight is 2020. There's stuff that happened to me 20 years ago that I'm just now is just coming to a head why it had to happen. So now, just for me, I trust the process, and I allow myself to not be okay when I'm not okay. But that doesn't mean I'm less sunshine. You know, my situation and my circumstance does not make me who I am or what I put out. And even knowing when it's time for me to step back and take that time to rejuvenate, to take that time to allow myself any type of space that I may need, and allow myself to not be okay in the moment and actually feel through that moment. And allowing myself to do that, it makes a big difference. So that's just a short one for today. Just, it's okay to not be okay, and sometimes we have to embrace that within ourselves. And the most loving thing we can do for ourselves is not bash ourselves when we're not okay. Now, that doesn't mean live in it, harbor in it, create your life around it, because people do get it twisted. They their circumstance actually turns into their identity. Your circumstance is not your identity. Okay? And some people do that. Some people build their whole identity around whichever circumstance they're in. So don't get caught in the trap. Don't harbor it. Don't fake it till you make it. I know they've told us that as well. You don't have to fake it till you make it. You're allowed to embrace it. You're allowed to feel it. You're allowed to allow yourself that space that's needed to feel through it, to sit with it, and move accordingly. And on that note, like I said, it's a really quick message, nothing intense. Just today, and especially when we get around different holidays and things of that nature, man-made holidays or whatever, emotions start to rise. So right now, on this evening, I know this message is going to find who it needs to find when it needs to find you. I'm totally convinced of that. And if no one has told you today that they love you, I love you. I love you with my whole heart. You know what I'm saying? I love you because, like, we are all one. We're all connected. We're all one. We're all going through this thing called life. You matter. You really do. What you think matters. What you feel, it matters. You're not alone. A lot of us are feeling like we're alone out here, but you're not really alone, and I'm here to tell you that today. And as always, I'm gonna end this message just sending out more love, excuse me, more light and a whole bunch of sunshine. A whole bunch. And, until we speak again, you guys be safe.